Welcome to this meditation journey, guided by the principles of internal family systems and focusing on the experience of anxious attachment. As we embark on this exploration, we'll gently navigate the present moment, revisiting the origins of our attachment patterns, and move towards a path of healing and deeper emotional connection. If it feels comfortable for you, gently close your eyes. Feel the support beneath you, grounding you in this moment. Take a deep, intentional breath. Inhaling through your nose, allowing the air to fill your lungs completely. Notice the brief pause at the top of your breath, then slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension, any distracting thoughts, allowing yourself to be fully here in this moment. Continue with this breathing pattern. As you inhale, feel your chest and abdomen expand, taking in not just air, but a sense of presence and awareness. Hold that breath for a moment, embracing a sense of stillness. Then exhale gently, visualizing the release of stress, worry, or fear with each breath out. Feel the rhythm of your breathing, steady and soothing, like gentle waves lapping at the shore. As you focus on your breath, turn your attention toward your body. Become aware of the gentle presence of your arms and legs and the firm, supportive earth beneath your feet. With each breath, allow this awareness to enhance your connection to your physical self. Tune into the rhythm of your heart, its steady beat further grounding you in this moment. Be here, fully present, wholeheartedly, embracing the now with every aspect of your being. Now, let's understand what anxious attachment style entails. This style often emerges as a part that carries fear of abandonment, leading to a heightened need for closeness and reassurance in relationships. This part may have developed as a way to ensure emotional safety, characterized by a strong desire for intimacy, yet accompanied by a fear of being overwhelming or too needy. Recognizing these patterns in yourself is crucial in acknowledging how they influence your relationships and self-perception. Understanding someone significant in your life with this attachment style involves considering how these traits might shape their actions and reactions. Reflect on how you relate to this attachment style and see its influence in your life or in understanding someone important to you. Now, turn inward. Notice the subtle signs of anxious attachment as they manifest in your life. It might appear as a quickening heartbeat when apart from a loved one, or a persistent need for reassurance in your relationships. Observe these responses without judgment. Experience them as they are, not as you wish them to be. Recognize the emotions that are driving your anxiety. Reflect on recent moments when you felt the urge to seek reassurance and identify what you were thinking and feeling at those times. Acknowledge how this attachment style might be influencing your current relationships and your approach to emotional intimacy. Acknowledge the sensation of anxiety, its texture, and its impact. It may be a flutter in your heart, a constriction in your chest, or a whirlwind of thoughts. Recognize how it manifests in your interactions, in your yearning for closeness, and your apprehension of being alone. It's a signal from a part of you, calling not for criticism, but for understanding and compassion. Identify the times when you most often feel anxious. As you reflect, imagine what it would feel like to find equilibrium, to cultivate secure, fulfilling relationships that honor your need for closeness without overwhelming you or your partner. Now let's delve deeper into understanding how the fears associated with this attachment style may be manifesting in your life. Reflect on recent interactions and decisions. Are there moments when the fear of losing someone, of being alone, influenced your actions? Consider times when you might have clung tighter in a relationship, feeling the need to maintain constant contact. Or when you felt anxious and found yourself overanalyzing a partner's words or actions. Think about recent opportunities for emotional connection that you may have approached with apprehension. What were the fears that drove you? Was it the fear of abandonment, of not being enough, or perhaps the worry of being too much? Notice how these fears might be shaping not just your relationships, but also your self-perception and your decisions in life. You might find yourself constantly seeking validation from others to feel secure. Recognize what you are protecting yourself from and at what cost. Consider the impact of these behaviors on your sense of connection and belonging. Imagine the possibilities and personal growth that could unfold if these fears were acknowledged, understood, and gently challenged. Envision yourself gradually overcoming these urges to cling or seek constant reassurance, and instead engaging in open and authentic communication, even in the face of vulnerability. Journey back to your childhood, to the very roots of your anxious attachment style. Reflect on the times when emotional availability might have been inconsistent. When you felt a need to perform or adapt to receive love and attention. Recognize these experiences not as a measure of your worth, but as the foundation upon which your attachment style was built. Understand that the child within you developed these approaches as a means to feel loved and secure in an environment that felt unpredictable or conditional. Reflect deeper on how these early life experiences shaped your current view of relationships. Acknowledge the ways in which these childhood dynamics have influenced your approach to love and connection. Imagine extending a hand of compassion to that younger version of yourself, acknowledging their needs and understanding the choices they made in the face of their challenges. In this space of introspection, let's gently initiate the process of healing. Visualize a younger version of yourself, perhaps at a moment when they felt most in need of love and attention. Extend to this child a profound sense of compassion and understanding. Communicate to them that their needs are valid, their emotions significant. Offer reassurance that it's safe to love and be loved, to depend on others, and to express their feelings openly. Highlight that this isn't about losing yourself in a relationship, but rather about finding a balance, allowing for a richer, more nuanced engagement with the world around you. Ask yourself, what new forms of connection am I now open to exploring? Ponder on how these newfound connections could evolve, how they could blossom into relationships that provide both nurture and support, while still honoring your need for personal space and autonomy. Envision a balanced interplay of independence and interdependence, creating a tapestry of connections that are as enriching as they are empowering. Imagine building new bridges, forming connections that are anchored in security and mutual respect. Visualize yourself reaching out, not from a place of neediness, but from a place of strength and self-awareness. Embrace the idea of independence, where vulnerability is not a weakness, but a courage act of authenticity. Contemplate, how can my vulnerability be a strength? Feel the power in choosing to connect, to be seen, to be understood. As we come to a close, bring your focus back to the present. Feel your body, the surface beneath you, the ground. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently open your eyes. Carry this sense of awareness and healing with you. Remember, change is a journey, not a destination. You are on a path, and every step is progress. Reflect on one small step you can take today to embrace this journey.